G'day guys, welcome to a new video where we're going to be doing an Ask Jenna today. You have asked me a bunch of great questions on Twitter. I have gone through them, I have taken screenshots, and now we're going to answer them because that's basically how it works here. If you hear screaming in the background, don't be alarmed. Justine is just, she's downstairs baking, so you never know. Or if you hear smoke alarms, wouldn't be the first time. All right guys, let's get right to the questions. Question 1, Ask Jenna, did you get your iPhone 10 repaired? So if you guys have been watching my channel, you may or may not know that I've been having a lot of issues with my phone. It would just shut off, it wouldn't work, it was overheating. And I think there was actually a hardware issue. I took it in, the Apple Store ran the tests, they found a bunch of issues and they're like, yeah, something definitely wasn't right, so they replaced it. I don't have a case on my phone right now because I took it off only for this video, but you better believe the second I leave this desk, it's going right back on. What's your favorite island? Well, I've only been to the Hawaiian Islands. I don't think I've ever actually been to any other islands, but I kind of want to say that Oahu is my favorite island. Every time I go there, I just have a great time and the water is so blue and so pretty, and I think that Oahu is my favorite island. But I've only been to Oahu and Maui, so that's not really fair. When will you play League of Legends? Oh boy, well, Justine and I are getting into League of Legends. We have not played it yet. She's played it 5 years ago. I'm still working up the courage to play because I feel like it's gonna take up so much of my time and I will not want to do anything else. But we will play League of Legends. In the meantime, I'm enjoying watching it. When is DJ Mini Mac getting a brother or sister? Oh my gosh, there are so many people being like, when are you finally gonna get a dog, Jenna? I don't know. Whenever the dog finds me is when I'm gonna get the dog. I'm always looking on Pet Finder, I'm always looking just to see, but I don't know. Eventually, whenever the perfect pup finds me, then he will have a brother or sister. Butterfingers or Ed Sheeran? Oh, Ed Sheeran. I've had so many Butterfingers this past week, I feel like I'm ill. Did you pre-order the HomePod? No. I actually didn't. Not saying I might not get it, but I have Sonos and I have an apartment, so it's like I have 3 or 4 Sonos and it's all set up how I'd like it, and I'm not sure how the HomePod would exactly play into my living situation currently. Yeah, so no, I didn't. What's your advice for every person trying to create a YouTube channel and start vlogging, especially in a country that there's no vloggers in and people laugh when you're talking to the camera? People still laugh when I talk to the camera. Half the time I'm even like, why am I talking to a camera? But it's definitely something you get used to, and as long as you're not hurting anyone in public, you're not harming anyone, and you're just filming yourself, then it's okay. I mean, thankfully, like, it's kind of acceptable now. When Justine and I were doing this 8+ years ago, it wasn't a thing. People were definitely like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know either. What is the one thing you are afraid of happening to you? Obviously, any type of natural disaster. Living in LA, everyone's like, oh, the big earthquake's coming, and you're just like, what if it does? That could be a really serious thing. Obviously, last year was just horrible for natural disasters. And it's also tough being so far away from my family. I guess I always worry, I don't know, like, what if something happens? I'm so far away, I can't be there. Would you rather go a whole year without cookies or without pizza? I'd rather go a whole year without cookies. I love pizza. Pineapple on pizza? Speaking of pizza, no, I can't have pineapple. I'm allergic, so it will kill me. It wouldn't actually kill me, but I'd get a really bad stomachache. One item on your bucket list. I want to go to Australia and Switzerland. I also want to go diving with sharks, which I've done a few times in Hawaii, but it was like in the cage. I want to do full-on me water sharks. The older I get, the more scared I get, so I better do it soon. Who is your favorite person to hang out with except Nadeshot and Justine? Myself, obviously. Do you mostly talk about YouTube and videos with Justine? It's so funny, we'll be out to dinner and we'll catch ourselves only talking about YouTube, and we're like, okay, we need to talk about anything else. We need to stop talking about YouTube. What do we talk about for fun? We talk about YouTube and Maddie. Cheetos or Cheez-Its? Cheeto Puffs. Have you ever considered becoming a streamer? I don't think so, not for me. Favorite TV show on the CW? Oh, The Flash? I do like Riverdale though, it's a good show too. Of course I watch Arrow. Tried watching Supergirl, wasn't that into it. How many Butterfingers have you eaten today? Today? None. I picked one up and I was like, don't do it. If you guys missed our video, Butterfinger sent Justine and I about 60 pounds worth of candy. So yeah, They're enablers. Have you enjoyed the LCS matches you've gone to with Matt and Justine? Oh my gosh, they are so great. Honestly, it's so crazy because everyone is so nice and like so welcoming, and obviously we know nothing about League of Legends, but like we've been already to 4 of the matches and it's just so great. Like everyone's always trying to like help you and explain, and they're like nice. I feel like if this was a different community, like the Call of Duty community, they'd be like, you're a fake, you don't belong here, you know nothing about the game. And I'm just like, leave me be, I'm trying to learn. But we're having a really good time. It's been super fun. What would you say is the hardest part about being self-employed on the internet? If you weren't on YouTube, which platform would you make home for your content? The hardest thing about being self-employed, finding motivation. But when the motivation is there, then it's hard to turn it off, because the thing about having a 9-to-5 job, you know, most of the time you work 9 to 5, you go home, you do other things. With YouTube, you can literally be working at any hour of the day. So if you're not working, you feel like, I should be making videos, I should be doing this. If the motivation is there, it's hard to turn it off. If the motivation isn't there, it's hard to find it. It's a very strange world. Which platform would I make home for my content? Probably Facebook. Twitter video, Facebook video, Instagram stories. I love Instagram stories. Honestly, I could post everything on Instagram stories and be perfectly fine with it. Can you picture yourself ever living somewhere else? If so, where would you like to go? I don't know, like Northern California? I like California, but yeah, I feel like we need more space. Very cramped here in Los Angeles. I wouldn't mind going to like Colorado or Utah, or I don't know. Where should I go? I need internet. Somewhere that has fast internet and I'm good. And Amazon. Do you play any instrument? If you don't, which one would you like to learn to play? No, but I played the, what's that called? The recorder in like 1st or 2nd grade. If I had to play an instrument, I would want to play, I like to play the guitar. I feel like that's cool. What are you watching on Netflix at the moment? I'm watching Arrested Development. And I know you're probably like, huh? But yeah, I'm 14 years late to the party, or whenever it came out, but I'm watching Arrested Development because I've seen everything else on Netflix. If you could take one thing from Justine's house, what would it be? Maddie doesn't count. Well, let me tell you what, I'm looking at it right now. I would take her LG wallpaper TV because I don't need it, but I want it. Ever since she has gotten this TV, I'm like, how do I steal it without you knowing? It's so thin, I could probably take it and then like just draw a rectangle on the wall and she maybe won't know. Or I could put up a 4K poster or something. I don't know, I need it, I need to take it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No. When are you getting the Mavic Air, as Justine hasn't let you fly hers yet? It's true, she hasn't, but thankfully, it's gonna be coming this week. So actually, I think it's being delivered on the 31st. So I don't know when I'm posting this video, but there will be a video of me obviously unboxing it because hello, and testing it out. So I'm super excited. You have to see which color I got and what package I got. Although you guys could probably guess. Why do I have gray hair at 21? Andrew, I don't know, but I've got them as well. I'm not 21, I'm a little bit older than 21. But yeah, I got them too. When did you tell your parents you were pregnant? I mean, well, I'm not, so I guess I didn't tell them and I won't tell them because I'm not pregnant. If you could only watch Riverdale, Stranger Things, or The Flash for the rest of your life, which one? The Flash, Barry Allen, hello. What is your favorite drug? I don't do drugs, but I really like Advil when I have a headache. Really just takes care of my headache. All right guys, this is gonna be the last question. Are you planning on getting a Tesla? I've been thinking about it. I have another year or so on my lease, so I feel like that's a lot of time to see what new cars come out. Definitely thinking about getting an electric car though, or at least a hybrid. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. The Model 3s are really cute. I've seen some around. I don't even know if they're out yet. I think only like the Tesla employees have access to them. Clearly I know nothing, but the Model 3s are really cute. The Model X is incredible, but it's really big. I only drove 5,000 miles in 2 years, so I don't drive a lot. I don't really know. I mean, everyone else is always driving. The thing about our friends is Matt always wants to drive, and then whoever had a big car would always have to drive too. So I gotta have like a compact SUV, but I feel like if I had a Model X, then everyone would be like, Jenna, you drive, and then I'd be like, oh, I don't wanna drive. So there's pros and cons to having like the big car or having a small car, because if you have a small car, chances are no one's gonna ask you to drive. I have to think about this. Either way, maybe I'll get a Tesla, maybe I'll get another electric car. I don't really know because I know nothing about cars. All I know is I like when they get me from point A to point B safely and I don't hit a pole. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day and a great week. Thank you for all of your questions. If I didn't answer it, I'm very sorry. We will be getting to it hopefully another time at the next Ask Jenna. And yeah, I will see you guys again soon.